how you make a great culture, how people feel good about coming to work. And I think for me in my career that the whole values alignment piece has always been really important. And this has been the next step of, well, how do I bring what's important to me into the workplace and how do I make a healthy workplace?
From a business leader point of view, to actually look at how culture's interrelated with that as well, how leaders embed the culture and create the culture, and how that relates to levels of consciousness or where you're coming from as a leader. Never seen that before in any of the literature, never seen that as a course, and so that's what drew me into this course, and it certainly has been more than enlightening.
I was at a place in my career where I needed to make a change, so wanted to meet people who I could learn from and connect with, and so that was my real driver, and that's been so the learning has been really good around that. And I didn't know about Barrett, like that whole CTT thing or whatever. I had no idea.
Being from an organization that it espouses to be an integrity-based organization and wanting to develop my own leadership within that, this was certainly something I clinged to. It was my first, venture back into university after, I think, 18 years or so of finishing university. So the online part appealed to me. The small group that I learned would be part of it. Just everything, front to back. It just appealed to me, from the title of the course to the fact that Richard was going to be there. The idea of evolution, ethics really was, part of it. Values-based to me meant ethics-based, and that's what I started from. That was my core, and that I ventured from there. And it's just been a world of exploration since then. I've learned so much about myself, so much more than I've had to examine my own values in a great way. So I've learned a ton.
As you help other organizations even too, the one you're in or others beside, or just quantifying, bringing quantification to something that's sort of largely intangible. It's been huge.
Both with the leadership and this values-based program, every time, every reading, every interaction, I've been able to apply it directly to my work. So for me, it's a real experiential learning with academic grounding. It has served me beyond the initial investment, and really I've been able to integrate the pieces because of the platform with the online learning and the residency. So I think Railroads is onto something with this type of learning, but also in the residencies where we have this experiential and this small teamwork is really, that's how we really apply our learning. So I think that's my big takeaway from this program.
I felt like I was in a place where I didn't even know what I didn't know. All I knew is that I needed to develop myself as a leader. So for me, what's really been astounding, like it's way exceeded my expectations. And I didn't even really know what to expect, except that I needed more. And the self-discovery, self-understanding, affirmation, I mean, sometimes we completely underestimate what we are already doing and what our capacity already is. And this helped me explore it, articulate it, and then also look at, well, where do I need to grow and where am I growing through this course? I feel like I've grown so much in this short 6-month period, and I'm doing it in an environment with amazing supportive faculty and amazing supportive peers. And I'm just so appreciative of that. This has absolutely exceeded my expectations, and the confidence that I feel now to go out and actually engage with some of the tools. Like, it wasn't just the ideas, the self-learning awareness is all great. Okay, but now how do we deliver it? I'm always thinking about, how am I going to land this? How am I going to use it? And I absolutely feel like the way we were able to use the tools, get the certification, practice these skills that we're learning.
The amount of diversity that comes in and the allowance for the diversity of growth and structure, which is interesting. It's not cookie cutter.
Putting the materials together, the reading materials, the assignments, the work behind the scenes, I've noticed. It's there and it's solid.
We all have different pulls on our life. And I
real.
felt that they worked us through it. They were open to adjusting, but still did not lower the standard.
I can get this certificate, and if I want, I can add it to another certificate or other courses to go for a master's, but, you know, being mid-career, earning an income, building your professional life, you know, being a, you know, great family person as well, it's a lot to balance and juggle, and I found like it was a great mix, a great duration, and there's opportunity for me to go further or to stay here and use it. So I thought it was a great reintroduction into academia.
And I quite like the academic rigor as well, because I think that credibility is
Yeah.
important. And you get pushed a bit. You get pushed to really look at the literature and really think about it and be more critical. And I think that's helpful, because
Yeah.
it's easy to brush over it.
Yeah.
Pick what you
Yeah.
want. This made you be critical, so I thought that was
Yeah.
good.